going to change anything permanently until that fascia is hydrated. And so this is a big problem with our geriatrics. And a reason they get stiff and slouched and unable to get out of it with corrective exercises is the fascia isn't hydrated. And they don't like to drink because the bladder's shrunk. Well, the bladder's wrapped in fascia. So if we hydrate the fascia, the bladder, which has 3 big tendons looping around it, attaching into the pelvic floor, guess what else they get? Sore back, because it's all connected. Fascia's 3D, right? So you got to get your seniors to drink not only water, but fluid filled with electrolytes, all right? And crocodile breathing. That's when the diaphragm actually moves. I'm seeing a lot of this today. And the diaphragm doesn't move very well because I breathe up here. When you use the diaphragm, and you've got a liver and a kidney and organs in there, when you push that diaphragm down, the liver's and everything's gliding. When you breathe up here, it's only up here, nice and shallow, and this gets almost necrotized. It starts getting stuck together. And that abdominal wall, guess what? When you turn 40, it's going that way. Okay? You need to crocodile breathe, and you need to reduce stress because fascia is intensely sensitive to hormones and to whatever's going on in your nervous system. So that also is regulated with your fascia. And what we're seeing is the potential of fascia is going down and down and down with kids who don't move 7 hours a day. Kids who are meant to be frenetic, and if they don't, they lose their potential permanently. Permanently, because the fascia has no idea. The reason you and I are fit today is because we were crazy as kids. Our mother just kicked us out the door, right? See you in 10 hours. Anything that dehydrates you is dehydrating the fascia. Inflammatory foods, and you're all going to go home with a new word. Pendiculation. All that is stretching while out of gravity. When you lie in bed in the morning, you're going to decompress the joints, allow everything to find a new home by stretching before you get up and into gravity. And you can visualize the joint line decompression when you're out of gravity, right? And you need to do that. And you can do postural assessments, and you can do hands-on fascial releases. You can assess your own posture. Look in the mirror and be honest. Is your head forward? Is your belly forward? Are you compressed here? Is your foot out? Is your bum out? You can look and find your own postural imbalances. Make your exercise fascially integrated. So on the right-hand side, we have the superficial front line. She's not stretching the psoas. Come on, her foot's under, hips forward, arms turned on. Remember, the fascial line connects up here, right? She's got the whole thing turned on. You got to hold it 60 to 90 seconds. And there's a picture in the middle where I release the the shin with, it's delicious. It hurts though. And then you can use little tennis balls. 100 years ago, we used to use Indian rubber balls, tennis balls, things like that. And so, I'm going the wrong way. So here we have the king of compressed joints. Do you see that visual? Where's he going? I don't care how many retractions he does. That's it. You got to decompress that spine if you're going to pull that head over that spine. And then we already did this one. That is not a stretch. If I go to one more running room clinic and see this, I'm going to die. That's not a stretch. That is injury waiting to happen.